是台球桌终结者。
Good afternoon, pool fans, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here for the DUYA Legends International Tour. This is leg 1, happening right now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, at the OO Billiards Club in USJ. The only club in KL with DUYA tables. And we've had a brilliant tournament this whole week. And now it's just down to the last 2 players. It's Chinese Taipei versus Hong Kong. Chen Ting versus Leo. That's how he likes to be called.
Someone to talk to. Yeah, only this, but it's picking up quite, how to say, direct.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Chinese Taipei, put your hands together for Chen Ting. His opponent from Hong Kong, Ling. Referee class is Hsin, assisted by Hui. The field is ready, you may begin. Good luck to players.
Here we go. We're gonna lag for the first break.
3、2、1，开始。
Based on their current form, these are
叶剑灵获得开球
definitely
选择权。
the best 2 players so far left in this tournament. They both were the most high scoring in most of their matches. They both were also picking up big goals in many of their games. Experience, I think, favors Chen from Chinese Taipei. Here he is. He looks a little bit nervous, but that's how he always looks. He always has that face of concern. But don't be fooled by that look. He is here and he's ready to play. And Leo has been in hot form. He's peaked just at the right time. In his semi-final match, he had 3 big goals, break and runs, and that was the determining factor. Can he repeat it here?
比赛开始，第一局，叶剑麟开球。
A very nice strike there. Held the cue ball perfectly in line. I think he's made 2 balls. A break. And he's got a chance here. Nice opening shot. He's gonna have to stun this ball or draw it short side. I like drawing it short side, simply because there's less chance of the 9 coming into play. But I think he likes the stun. Ooh, well, he got away with that. He's left an edge. I think Chen's gonna try to get him on the 7. That's the angle he's looking at. It's gonna go 3 rails, clipping the 2, bringing the cue ball just where he's standing. Let's see whether he can execute. Watch out, scratch. Oh, he's done well. Excellent shot. Another jump coming up. Leo has been jumping a lot, and in the semi-final, for those of you who are watching, Ling made a couple of really difficult jump shots. Can he do it again here? Wow. That was as close as it can be without potting that ball. A very worthy effort, I must admit. It was as close as I've seen him hit a jump shot without potting. Tricky little shot here for Chen. He's on the rail. He's gonna need to move the cue ball, so he needs to let his stroke out here. He's done quite well making the ball. He's left himself a long pot on the 5, but position should be automatic. The 6 ball is hanging over the side pocket. He could bump the 9 here, intentionally. Let's see if he decides to do that. He's tried to bump the 7 instead. And I think that shot wasn't on. Ooh. It's definitely tricky now. We're gonna see another safety. Can he clip the 6 very thinly and send the cue ball behind the 9? It's a tough ask. He could also bank the 6 straight back. That's what he's looking at. Off the bottom rail, just bank it straight back up table,
延时，
leaving the cue ball close to the corner, bottom right corner. In this format on the DUYA table, that's the kind of safeties you should play. Containing safeties do work. Yeah, he's done very well. He tried to get behind the 9. He's missed his mark slightly, but given the way the cue ball landed on top of the 9, I think this is just as good. I think Leo only has one shot here. A gentle roll, splitting the balls, using the 8 as a blocker. It's not bad. I thought he'd use the 8. He let the cue ball get away there. He's hit it much too hard. There is an opening, but it is difficult. I think Chen's gonna try it anyway. Oh, that was a bit of deceleration on that stroke, no doubt about it. He did not deliver a good cue action on that stroke. A certain decel. The venue has been very cold the last few days. When the tournament started, it was a little stuffy. But the aircon has been ramped up. And I think both players, unless they're playing, might start feeling a little bit cold here. This could be a highlight reel shot. I think Chen's trying to make the carom on the 9 and bank the 6. It's a kind of a two-way shot. He's missed his mark. Does he get away with it? I don't think so. He sold out. And a first clear chance for Ling to take this rack. All he needs is to land close to the 7. On this table, you want to get close when a ball is on the rail. He's done well. A smooth draw shot here. Nicely struck ball there. That should settle him. He needs to have another good shot though, right here. Ooh, he twitched on that. He didn't give it his best stroke. The timing was a little quick. So early nerves from both players. Couple of bad misses. And this shot here is no gimme either. Can Chen put it away? He's elevated. He needs a bit of low left here. Oh, and he misses. And it looks like the 8 ball is proving stubborn for both players. Okay. I think this is a nice little follow shot, plain ball. Unless he's gonna run this around. Takes a good hit. Ooh, he's played the draw. Okay. Well done. I don't think Leo expected to come back in this rack after a couple of bad mistakes.
第一局叶剑林胜。
But somehow, he still has a 4-point lead. We have 29 racks to be played. It's a long format. We've got over 2 hours of playtime. So very much early days here. It takes a couple of games for both players to get settled, fully settled in a match, usually. And we've seen a couple of early mistakes already. Yeah, Chen has that very compact Q action. A very nice break by Leo. Does he have a shot though? I don't think so. He can certainly hit it and maybe hide the cue ball under behind the 5. But he certainly cannot attack from here. He might be just playing a simple push here. Oh, he's trying to go for it. Nice little two-way shot. If he made the bank, he would still be on the 2, and he could chase the big gold. If he misses, he's got 3 potential balls to hide behind. Ting does have a nice kick here from the bottom rail or side rail. Let's see what he chooses. Looks like he's going side rail. He needs to kill the cue ball. He's putting low on it. Watch out for the scratch. Oh, he's done really well. Wow. He's almost a little bit unlucky to sell out a jump shot here. Because I tell you what, Leo is a favorite to make this jump. Yep. I don't know how many times Leo has had to use the jump cue in this tournament, but every time he does, it definitely gets him out of trouble. Oh, what a shot that was. Beautiful shot. And just like that, he's bought himself another chance. An easy chance, in fact, to score more points. This could be a small gold here. Nicely done. A little bit shy on pace, but he's okay. He might play for the right side pocket. Just a natural roll, 12 o'clock. No need for any side spin. Although he's doing something else here. Is he checking this ball? Yeah, okay, he had to check a little bit. He's landed perfect. Okay. Ling races ahead with a small gold to an 11-point lead. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. I think Leo asked for a quick toilet break because I guess he really needed to go. So Ting is asking. There is a scheduled toilet break after, I believe, 8 racks to be played. But in this case, maybe it was a bit of an emergency. I hope it's not a gamesmanship tactic. I don't believe it is. I don't think Leo is the kind of player who would resort to such things to try and control the match that way. I've certainly seen players do this plenty of times. Okay, he's back. Yeah, he was running. Oh, the 9's moving. Where is it headed? Where is it headed? Is this a 3-ball plant? Surely not. He can attempt it, however. It's a 7-point 3-ball plant. The 4 is stuck on the side rail, so why not? You've got to go for it. Surely. Tricky little shot though. No, he's not even trying. Okay. But I'm not sure that was a good move because he's left him an edge. If you're gonna play a safety, you might as well make it ironclad. Or go for the plant. Because Ting is certainly an excellent safety player. He knows the run of the balls very well. And this is the advantage that he has over Leo. And just like that, Chen buys himself a chance. Small gold still on the table. 7 potential points. As long as the 1 and 9 is on the table. Tricky positional play though. A lot of balls in the way. He has no choice but to try. He's missed it. The 9 ball is going though. He got away with that. And that was a very lucky 4 points scored by Chen Ting. He'll be happy with that. He's smiling. and this is, if this is an indication of how the roles might go in this match, we could be in for some excitement. That is why I think Leo should have gone for the 3-ball plant. He had better odds of making it as compared to this fluke. With the 4 firmly stuck, that should have been the play, I think. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. We're having a quick discussion about something. I think we're waiting for some VIP guests to enter the arena to watch this tournament. And so we're taking a short pause to fill the seats as not to disturb the players.
Announcing the arrival of our VIP, Honorary Advisor of Malaysian Snooker and Billiards Federation, Dato' Wira Anwar.
3天结束，比赛继续。第4局，陈信廷开球。
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Rack 4. What a break from Chen. Tricky shot here. He's gonna have to punch this ball. Or draw it with a lot of draw. We might see a big stroke here. Yeah, he's pulled a really great stroke. What a shot. Beautiful shot. And he's got the perfect angle to pot the 2 and flick the 3 into open play. Hopefully opening up the drop into the side pocket. He needs to watch out the contact here on the 3. Just wants a flick. Ooh, he didn't get it. He wanted a thicker contact. He still has the cross-side bank, however. It lays pretty good. With a natural cue ball line. 3 rails for the 4. I think a high left 11 o'clock cue ball should get him there.
10秒。
He's made it. And that was a very nicely executed bank shot. Perfect shape. He took his time, got the cue ball cleaned. He knew this was the pressure pot. Nice draw shot. Just like that, Chen Ting
第4局
picks up the
陈信
first
挺大金手。
big gold, I think, of the match. 10-point run.
第5局，陈信挺开球。
Okay. A good break off. A safety is definitely on offer here. He could bank the 1 and stick the cue ball right on top of the 5. That should be pretty straightforward. He could also bank the 1 the other way, which is what he's doing. Use the rail and then hide behind the 5, 7, 2, 9. It's a big wall of balls here.
延时，
As long as he gets the 1 ball correctly, he is going to be safe. He might be looking to cut this ball in. Is he being that aggressive? Let's see. He's trying to cut it in. And in all fairness, he was a little bit fortunate. One rail kick shot here. Yeah, well done. The only problem, he found the side pocket. It wasn't an easy hit,
自由球，
and he made good contact. This could be another small gold here for Ting. It wasn't his best effort on that shot, but he's okay. He can just drop this in and keep the cue ball roughly where the 2 ball is now. Okay, he's decided to move it mid-table. 5 ball is in the side pocket. The 6 ball is the only ball that could cause him some problems. It's relatively close to the pocket though, so I think it's looking really good from here for Chen Ting. He's opened up the angle nice on that ball, ensuring the correct line from the 5 to the 6, even though slightly maybe too far along the cushion. It shouldn't cause him any problems. Perfect. And this is the shot. If you're ever going to be shooting this shot, this is the cue ball you want to have, as close as possible. It looks like to me he's going to try to draw it for the 7 in the side. Oh, he's missed it. No, he didn't. That's another fortunate roll for Chen Ting. He's already gotten 1 9 ball, and this one was just blind luck. If he converts this small gold here, Ling must be thinking to himself, how do I get these kind of rolls? Still the 8 ball. Not the easiest of shots, but easy enough. Looks like he's gonna follow this with a smooth follow. Playing for short side on the 9. This requires good tip position. Oh, he's going quite low. He's fine. Perfect. You have to bear down on this ball. I've seen this shot missed a number of times, usually due to an overcut, but not this time.
第5局，陈欣婷小金水。
Chen Ting, due to a very lucky fluke, for the 2nd time, has picked up small gold as a result. Yeah, Chen tried to make a very aggressive play in the beginning. Leo scratches here after a pretty good effort. And then it looked like an easy run out for Chen until he got to the 7 ball.
He butchered the 7,
你可以等我摆完了
but still
或
got
者
away with it.
反正现在你已经在座位上。
Oh, sorry, it was the 6.
第6局，陈信廷开球。
Part of the game, a bit of fortune. Rest assured, you can only count on your lucky stars so much on this table. An excellent break. I do believe he might have a shot in the corner. It is tricky, but it is on. And if he makes this ball here, he will have an excellent chance for another 10-point run. But this is a tough shot. He needs to kill the cue ball as well. So this is gonna be hit with a very smooth, kind of a low ball, I think. Trying to hold the line of the 1 as much as possible. You don't want to hit this ball too soft, but at the same time, you don't want to slam it. And he's done neither. He went in between and missed it. But once again, he has not left Leo a potable ball. I think it's a total eclipse. He needs to kick. A jump is tough too. It's too far in the middle of the table. So I think Leo here is going to try to kick 1 rail. Maybe pot the 1 off the 2 into the side pocket. He might also flick it if he has an edge. Yeah, he's tried to flick it and get behind the 5, but once again, his safety play is letting him down a little bit. I think Chen Ting will draw this cue ball behind the 5 and try to bank the 1 down table. He might run into the 2, he might run into the 9, so anything can happen here. Yeah, he's going to run into the 2, but he has not played good cue ball. He wasn't anywhere near his mark there. The 5 is what he wanted to use. Oh boy. Leo played a safety there all the way. Does he have a chance to make the 1 in the side? If he does, then a safety turned out to be an opportunity. Yeah, he needed to make that an opportunity slip through his fingers. And instead, he's passed it back to Ting. Yeah, nice control there. He played that with a touch of inside stun, so that when he hits the 3, the cue ball reverses back and holds the line for the 2. Nice little nifty shot there. Still got work to do. Looks a little straight from here, maybe a smidge of an angle. He might have to draw this ball, and he has to draw it really good. So this is a pivotal shot in this particular rack.
boy. And this time around, it looks to me that Chen Ting has not gotten the rolls. He's played a safety on himself. He needs a bit of luck now. Needs a bit of luck. He doesn't get it. The 5, however, is pretty tied up. Okay, interesting choice. Didn't want to attempt the run out. Preferred instead to potentially open the 5, play a safety. He's gotten the second part of the equation, but he never managed to get the 5 into open play. And that is quite an excellent shot from Chen. Even though he's left it on, he almost had him locked up with a kick and stick. Always a difficult shot to execute. A confident, big follow stroke required here. Ooh, yeah. He's decelled a little bit on that shot, I think. It was never gonna be easy rolling that ball from the cushion. And so far, Ling hasn't yet been able to find his gear in this match. He's feeling a little bit cold because Chen here is controlling the pace of this match. The two-way play there, a lot of spin, try to make it, leave it safe at the same time. Not a bad effort. Leo has to play a nice little safety. Yeah, this is where he could bank the 3. It is risky. The 7's the blocker. He doesn't want to leave it over the pocket, so he needs to bank it just right. Not too much. Yeah, he's done well. The 7 got him perfectly. What a shot. That was far from easy. Controlled it well. Looks like we might see a jump shot. Although Chen's thought about it. Yeah, he's giving it a second thought. Nicely done. He did not try to make that. He played it full in the face, killing the cue ball up table and sending the 3 rails for an excellent safety. One more time, Leo is trying to use the 7, and this time, unfortunately, he's a ball away from his mark. And this could be another chance for Chen to take the initiative.
10秒。5、4。
Ooh. No way. And once again, for the third time in this match, somehow Chen Ting manages to fluke a ball after missing. This could really hurt Leo if this keeps on happening. Especially if Chen continues to take advantage of this luck. Not an easy shot here. Can he make the 7 and bump the 9? Oh, that is one hell of a shot. Oh, he's done really well. Yeah, he's got a tough cut, but it's still on. He's gonna have to cut it to the bottom left corner, or even bottom right. A very thin hit. But it's much better than this 9 ball being on the cushion. This is makeable. Needs to watch his cue ball though. Could be tracking to one of the pockets up table. Could be tracking. He's fine. Well done. That 8 ball
第6局，陈信廷胜。
was a very, very good shot. A 15-point lead early in the match shouldn't be too much concern for Leo, but if the luck factor
第
is to
7
be
局，陈信
considered,
廷开球。
if it keeps going on, he might be in trouble. Because Chen here can't seem to make a miss, even if he's trying. Good break there. I think it's safe to say we're not going to see a break and run in this rack. Not only is the first shot extremely difficult, which warrants a safety, but the 5 and 6 are wedged up together on the left side of the table. I do believe he's gonna try to play a simple save here. He might thin the right edge of the 1 as we see it, sending the cue ball behind the 9, using the 4 to stop it, or a simple roll up, rolling the cue ball. Oh, he's tried to open the cluster as well. A very interestingly smart shot. I'm not sure if that's the best move. I guess he wants to get on with it. He has left Leo a chance at a counter. And if Leo can stick him up a real tight here, all the problems could be solved. The question is though, can he do it? And so far, the answer is no. Possible bank here. Cross side, a little bit of check, high right cue ball. Perfect. Needs to watch out for the 8 on this shot. I think he's gonna stun it out of the corner. 2 cushions. The 8 ball plays big on this kind of line, but he should stay under it. He should stay under it. Yeah, this looks like an easy run out, barring a big mistake, which at the moment I just don't see happening. Nice stroke there. This looks very easy. 1, 2, 3. All the balls are there for him. Bit of check side on this shot. A little roll here. Play the 8, the opposite side. I think he's playing a little drag here. Yeah. Perfect line. Simple follow shot to play the 9 bottom left. Chen's definitely one of the best players in this field, making it look simple. Plays very good positional routes. And that is what's gotten
第
him
7局
into this
陈
final.
信廷、小金胜。
Mind you, this is his second final in a row. He played in the Hayball Joy event a week ago, where he lost in the final. And now here, he's playing the DUYA 9 ball, and he's in the final once again. So he's definitely hit a great patch of form. It will be difficult to beat him, I think. The winner of this match gets 10,000 US dollars, the loser receiving 5.
第8局陈信廷开球。
Chen to break. He leads 33 to 11. breaking like this and landing with the one ball lined up to the corner, he might extend his lead in no time. Nice opening pot. He needs a good stroke on this shot. I think he's a touch too straight. I'm not sure whether he chooses to follow or draw. If he has a bit of angle, he could follow this ball up table, but I think the draw is a much more simpler option. 2 rails.
$10秒。
Okay, he's gone 1 rail. Didn't bother going that far. He's a little bit tight on the cushion though. This shot is not as simple as it looks, because to maneuver the cue ball for the 5, he's gonna have to play either a elevated punch shot or a high cue ball going under the 5. Let's see what he does. Ooh, well, whatever it is that he did, it didn't work out. And look at this. Once again, I think he got away with it. Leo's got an edge though. He should be able to land it safe using the 6 and 8 as a blocker. Not bad. However, a 1 rail kick and stick could be a play here. He's gonna try to get under this ball. He can also play a jump. Ooh, is he trying to jump this and cross it? Yeah, I'm not sure about the jump. I like the kick and stick, honestly, because he could have kicked it and sent the 4 2 rails to the bottom rail. But a jump could go wrong. A jump could go wrong. And it did. Alright, this is a good opportunity for Ling. Made a good opening shot. He's perfect on the 5. A stop shot will do it, get the job done. He's got to swing the cue ball for the side pocket, I believe, on the 7. So he has a perfect angle from the 6 to the 7. It's played for the corner. I guess he's landed pretty good. It's a bit straightish. I think here you take your medicine, don't try to punch it out, don't try to create the angle that you don't have, and maybe just a little cinch draw, take the 8 ball, top right corner. This is where American pool players might be tempted to punch this to
Yes,
create
sir.
a bit of angle. But you have to stay within your limits on this table. Let's see if he can do that. Ooh, well, his stun shot certainly has not much limits. He punched that ball across, and he's done pretty well. Certainly not the shot I would have played. But his stun shot is his definite strength. And just like that, 9 ball is available. Okay.
第8局，
Yep,
叶剑
Ling
连胜。
pegs one back. He needs it. He's down by 18 points. But a long way to go.
第9局，叶剑林开球。
Wow, what a smash by Ling. Too much action on that, I think. He's lost the 1 ball. But he hit that break with a lot of authority. He definitely wants something to happen. He's chasing that big gold. A good opportunity for a safety here. Maybe a two-way shot. Try to bank the 1. Bump the 2. Use the 7 as a blocker. And if you make it, you might have the 2 to the top right corner. That's what he's trying. Where is the 1 ball going though? Yeah, he's done very well.
贴球。
This to me looks like a very tough escape. Unless he can hit it directly. Can he? Maybe. Yeah, he can. Or 1 rail. Yeah, okay, he's gonna try and... It's hard to tell, but I think he's gonna have to play 1 rail over this ball. That's not a very easy hit. It's a tough shot to play. He could make the 3 in the side pocket if he's lucky. He's hit it a little bit too thin. Still alright. He can't be too disappointed. That was not an easy hit. Another safety, I think. Might have to lag the 1 ball. Use the 8 as a barge board. It's gone well though. Ooh, does it leak out? It does. There's a chance of a pot.
made the 3. He's lucky again. He didn't try that. He was playing safe. This is the 4th or 5th time that Chen has gotten a favorable roll after missing the intended target. Even he is smiling. That was a difficult play, however. He tried to move that cue ball. He almost did. Unfortunately, he might be settling for a kick and stick here. Left-handed. Nice little touchy shot here. Shouldn't be a problem. He's done well. It has leaked out a little bit. I do think Leo has an edge. He could thin this ball. Best he can hope for is distance. I don't believe he's gonna be able to get a snooker out of this. What he doesn't want is to sell out the 2 ball over the pocket. So whatever he does, split the balls. Don't leave the 2 over the pocket.
延时，
Better yet, if you leave it somewhere on the rail. He's jumping. Is he trying to make this jump bank? Yeah, this could backfire. Not sure about this. This could backfire. Yeah, it's gonna sell out, I believe. Well, it's a makeable pot, but it's tough. This shot is very missable. I'd say he's a 40% favorite on this. He's taking the chance though. Yeah, it wasn't even close. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was 30%. But he tried to go for it because he has the advantage. He has the initiative. If he made it, it would have been really painful for Leo after a couple of bad rolls. But as it stands, he's sold out our chance. He's gotta cue it well. And cue it well he does. A touch of inside here. Perfect. Little push shot, hit the bottom cushion or the top cushion. Leave himself a nice angle. Perfect. Little stun with left spin. Nice. And this one here is still gonna hit firm.
第9局叶剑连胜。
Hanging on. He's still hanging on. I don't think he's played any worse than Chen in this match. I think both have been playing quite well. I think the rolls that Chen has received have helped him to stay ahead in this match. But with that little shot going wrong, we could see a momentum swing.
第10局，叶剑麟开球。10秒。
Balls are flying, but once again, somehow the 5 ball decides to interfere. And that's just pure chance. Yeah, I think Leo needs to take a chance here. Hit this ball firm. Maybe carom the 5 in the side pocket off the 1. I think that's his best bet. He could possibly make the 1. Oh, I don't like it going this way. He should have gone the other way. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. There's way less chance to get lucky on this shot. But there's a chance to get safe, and I don't know if he has. I don't believe he has. I think Chen's got a chance to make this. Bump the 6 out. Yeah, he's done just that. A nice little shot. And with that 1 stroke, Chen's opened up a big opportunity. He's gonna need to maneuver the cue ball with precision here. It is tracking towards the bottom right corner. The 8 ball can be in the way, so he needs to go around the 8. A touch of check side. Oh my goodness, there was more than just a touch of check side. He loaded that cue ball with check side to the point that he's missed an easy one. Yeah, okay, well, if Leo was looking for a lifeline, he's just been handed one. He must convert here. Otherwise, he risks falling too far behind in this match. Oh boy, what's he done here? Not his best effort. It's way short on pace by about 1.5 feet. He still can cut it in the side, but he's made that way more difficult than he should have. And it's a good recovery shot here. Side pocket, 3 rail position. He's made it. Well done. A very confident stroke there. A little left-handed action on that one. And the 9 ball firmly deposited.
第10局，
King
叶剑
Ling
麟胜，官方暂
pulls
停5
4
分
points
钟，5
back.
分钟未到判
We're
分
gonna
一局
take a timeout. We'll be back in 5.
式台球桌终结者。DUYA 老式台球桌终结者。
Little drop-in shot to the side pocket here. Nicely executed. This could get him on level terms here if he manages this break and run. The perfect time for Ling to find his gear. Nicely judged shot. Everything is there for him. He knows it. Needs to hold his nerve. Play the cue ball, one cushion. 12 o'clock. Nothing fancy. Perfect. didn't want to leave it too low. He felt it was better to have a little high left to cushion's angle. Takes a nice stroke here. He's done well, not perfect, but it is very makeable. He's gonna hit this firm. And he's done so. Very nice. First big gold for Yipkin Ling in this match.
聂建林
He
大
scores 10
金城
points to draw level for the first time in this match. And with 12 racks played, nothing separates the two finalists. This was a masterful break, as good as it can be. And if the balls keep cooperating like this, Leo here can go on a tear. He's not enjoyed the rolls in this game just yet, but I think
第12局
the
聂
better
建
he
林
starts playing, the luckier he's gonna get. Rack 12. Excellent control. Excellent control. The 2 ball might be going. The 1 ball's pretty close. I don't know if he can make it. Yeah, he can't make it in the side. A little bit unfortunate to land where he's at, given the quality of that strike. Difficult decision here. I think his best play is a simple safety, putting the 1 on the top rail. He's looking to see whether he can somehow manage a cross corner bank maybe, but I just don't see it happening. I think he just needs to keep his cool.
10秒
He might have to try a two-way shot, cutting this ball down the rail.
5 4 3
Oh, he's hit it so good, yet he's just missed it. And that was a very risky, aggressive play. He was looking for the 10 points. But as it stands, he might have just sold out a 7-point run. An easy 7-point run for Chen Ting. The only ball stopping him from doing that is the 5. He's gonna stop his rock here, maybe drag it. And this is where it's important to get close to this 5. No matter the angle, he wants to be near where he can sight it as accurately as possible. A little bit of high left here, 10 o'clock cue ball. Well judged. Needs to bear down here. This is not a difficult shot, but it is missable. He's nailed it. It's a decent angle.
One more good shot required. And he's hit that pretty well. Slightly off angle on the 8, but I do believe the corner pocket is easy enough for him to stun the cue ball to the bottom rail for an easy 9. He could choose the side pocket as well. I think that's what he's doing. High ball, 2 cushions. Well done. Beautiful shot. And just like that,
第12局，陈信
small
小
gold
金胜。
for Chen Ting. He moves up by 7 points. Nice view of Chen's cue action. He's a little bit punchy, that's how he plays. He's using a lot of wrist to deliver the cue. You could see the slight stop and go motion on his pullback when he opens his wrist. It's certainly a stroke that works on this table very well. Very minimalistic.
第13局，陈信平开球。
Nice break off from Chen. No shot, unfortunately, on the 1. I don't believe he can use the 7 to pocket the 1. I think it's a little off angle. We might see him play a simple safety, lagging the white ball behind the 8. That's definitely on. He could also thin the 1, avoid the 8, and land 2 rails right underneath the 4 ball. Yeah, he's looking at the 1 of the 7, but I just don't think that ball is on. I think it's gonna push a little bit lower, unless he puts topspin on the cue ball, drawing the 1 of the 7. Let's see what he does. I know he wants to get that big gold. And he's the kind of player that will attempt the first shot for big gold. If it goes wrong, he switches into safety mode. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah, he's made it. Beautiful. A good draw shot required here. He might also play a follow. Needs to avoid the 9. He's done so. The 7's still in the way though. Ooh, okay, just about got away with that.
one rail position, going towards where his bridge hand is right now. He's done very well. Good line. Negative angle, so he needs to watch out. He needs to kind of thread the needle and go above the 7. Funny things can happen sometimes on this shot. Maybe not getting enough action on the cue ball, or stunning it instead of following it. So he's gonna have to hit this good. Oh, he's missed it terribly. What was that? That is the easiest ball I've seen him miss all tournament. Wow. Surprisingly. Very surprising. Alright, well, Leo does have a chance. He could play this in the side pocket. I think that's what he wants to do. There is a nice line to go under the 6 towards the 8 out of the corner. And he's done it. Bumped the 8, very nice. Yeah, this one here is another little touchy shot. A nice little roll. Keeping it simple. Stay down. Yeah, it's done really well. He does have the angle to go into this ball if he wants to. I think he's gonna have a look whether he can hit the rail and bump it towards the top left corner. Needs to be careful, because if he bumps it wrong, he could plant the 8 in a worser position. Let's see. Yeah, he's done well. Pretty good result. Not ideal, but good enough. Okay, we might see a little snap draw, low left, bringing the cue ball back across the table. We could also see... No, we're going with that shot. Okay. He's called for his extension. He knows the importance of this shot. Needs to hit this clean. He's gone for the second option, around the rails, with a touch of inside. I like this shot better. And so does he. Excellent shot. Okay. Reset himself. Get in line. He's gonna smash it. Perfect. What a stroke that
第
was.
13局，夜间停射。
Neither player has been able to build a gap bigger than 10 points. And Ling is pulled within 3. This was a great opening shot by Chen off the 7. Another look at that. Beautiful carom. And he's missed the easiest of side pocket shots on the 5, which was very surprising. That was as close as it gets. And this spot on the 8, with a touch of
第
inside.
14局，夜间停开球。
got him the win. Rack 14. And this was an absolute beast of a break. Both 1 and 2 are in the pocket. 3, 5, 6, 7 are looking reasonably good. The only difficulty is from the 6 to the 7 and the 7 to the 8. But I believe if he plays it right, he could make the 3, leave himself a cut angle on the 5 to go 2 rails and bump the 7 into a better position. And I think that is what he's gonna try to do. 2 rails, a little bit of stun with right spin, 1 tip stun, 1 tip right. He's looking at the line. He's definitely playing my shot. He wants to hit the 7 underneath and bump it into open play, leaving himself an easy pot on the 6. This could go wrong if he goes around the 7. He didn't hit the 7, but that's okay. Still an opportunity. A little tougher now. Yeah, he's looking to play this with high left. And this is a shot that on this table is easily missable. The swerve can catch you off guard, usually resulting in a thick hit. Well, no such problems there. He just didn't get the pace. Yeah, he's disappointed. But it's okay. He can still lay up a good safety. A natural line. Maybe dropping the 7 to the bottom rail as we see it. And trying to move the cue ball up table near the 8.
延时
He could also try a two-way shot, trying to bank the 7, bottom right corner, and still laying the cue ball near the 8. Let's see what he chooses to do. I think he's going for the aggressive option. Yes, he is. He's made it. What a sick shot. And this is how you win tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. Not backing down. Taking the bull by the horns, so to speak. Slow down cue ball, slow down cue ball. It's okay. The 9 goes in the pocket. Once again, the nip and tuck continues.
叶剑林大金胜。
A nice run. From the break. He set it up real nice for this breakout shot. He just overspun the cue ball a little bit. He had to work for it. He made a good shot on the 6, just shy on pace. Had to play the bank and nailed it. This was a pivotal shot in this match, I think. He hit that ball so good. This was not an easy shot either.
第15局
To，
叶
control.
剑林开球。
A Ling is 7 points in front now, with a chance to have another break and run. We're just about halfway through this match here. The one ball's stopped dead on the top rail. A little two-way shot from Leo. I'm not sure if he got it though. This could backfire. He's trying to bank the one and leave himself a chance. But as a result, he's given Chen Ting an opportunity to take small gold here. This is the final of the DUYA Legends International Tour.
10-10。
It is the Golden 9 format. 4 points for 9-ball rack win. 7 points for a complete run, which is what is on offer here. 10 points for a break and run. And 1 point for a foul. This format provides for very interesting
10秒。
scenarios in scoring. As you can see,
4、
Chen Ting
3、
is down by... Oh, he's missed his ball. As you can see, Chen Ting is down by 7 points. He's had 3 small golds. He's only won 2 racks from the normal exchange, while Ling has won 5. Yet the difference is only 7 points. So there's more than one way to make up ground. And this is not Leo's best effort. I think Chen Ting is probably gonna use the 9 as a blocker, thinning the 1, using the 8 to stop the object ball, and sending the cue ball behind the 9. That's what he tried, but he hasn't gotten the action on it. I'm not sure why he hit it like that. He could have played it thinner, with just topspin, but I think he kind of mishit that ball. Another safety coming up, banking the 1 towards the 5 maybe, playing the cue ball behind the 9 again. Oh, he's gone the other way, thinner. It's not bad, but we might see a kick and stick. Yeah, he's looking at the angle. He wants the cue ball to drift over just a little bit, using the 6 as his primary blocker. Needs to watch out for the 8 ball, because the 1 might be obstructed by the 8 in its path down table. And that's exactly what happened. Still not a bad shot. This is a tester
it tempts the other player to attempt a tough shot. If Leo makes it, he's got a chance to run out. Still 7 points on offer. But if he misses, he could sell out. An easy run for Chen. Good pot. Very nicely struck ball. Perfect. That was a very confident strike. A little bit unlucky to land awkward on the 2. Still okay though. He could punch this ball, get under the 9, and play for the 3 in the side pocket. He's gonna need a nice stroke on this, elevating, maybe a little bit. Yeah, missable. Oh, he's played it in the corner. What a shot. Yeah, he's done really well there. And once again on the 50-yard line. Leo has been playing those shots very well. He's been making those awkward corner ball cuts quite consistently. He's been making the awkward side pocket cuts also very consistently. And this one here is gonna test him a little bit. And he passes with flying colors. Just a little drop-in shot here. I don't think he needs to do much. He's looking at where he wants the cue ball. I think pretty straight is actually good on this shot for a little draw stroke on the 5. That's exactly what he's done. A little cinch draw here, keep it smooth, keep it steady. You don't need much cue power on this. The table is playing very quick. Nice. Good line to play 2 rails for the 8. The cue ball is gonna come towards the chalk. That's on the right hand side of our screen there. Unless he chooses to play 1 rail. That's also an option. But I don't believe he's gonna do that. Wow, he's gonna be too deep into the corner on that. I think he was stretching. But it's okay. He's resetting himself. He knows this is not that tough a shot, but it is missable. He needs to be accurate here. Another draw stroke. This is a little tougher than his last shot, but he's done very well. Could this be the moment that Ling pulls ahead in this match? Because he just got another 7 points, I think. This was the shot that opened the run. This one definitely was the shot that sealed the victory in this frame. He had to play a couple of awkward ones, but once he got in line, it was pretty easy from there. Oh, what a break. And what a result. The 1 ball dresses up over the side pocket. The only thing here is the 5 ball. I fear that it doesn't go anywhere. And Leo is gonna have to find the best possible ball to dislodge that cluster. Let's see what he can come up with. First things first, make the 1. It's not as easy as it is, as it looks. Yeah, second thing, don't snook yourself. And I think he might have just enough space to make it. Yeah, Leo is looking. He's already looking at how to navigate this rack to try and open up the 5 and 6. I think he needs to follow the cue ball and leave himself a nice low angle
10秒。
on the 4. First things first, he needs to make the ball. And how often have we seen that? When a player is thinking too much, too many steps ahead, they fail to pocket an easy shot that's right in front of them. A kick is coming up. Oh wow, what a double kiss that was. What a result. He didn't plan for that, I think, but he'll take it. Leo has to jump or play a nice kick here. I like the kick, to be honest with you. If he could feather it off the cushion, he could send the cue ball behind the cluster and leave the 2 ball on the bottom rail. No, he's not done that. But it's good enough. Tricky little shot here. I think a safety is his best option. I don't believe trying to make the 2 ball is a good idea. He might be banking it straight back, lagging the cue ball to the top cushion. Oh, he tried to go for it. Yeah, that was never on. Needs to be careful. Is there a carom on the 9? No. It's a free shot for Leo. He's gonna try to pot this, run the cue ball for the 4. Chances are, if he misses, he's not going to sell much. A delicate little shot. He's gonna go 4 rails by the looks of it. Yeah, he tried to go 4 rails. He's hit it a little bit too thick. That wasn't an easy pot. And neither is this. But I do think that Chen is gonna try. Difficult cut shot, bottom right corner. No, he's played safe. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad idea if you can stick him up like that. The 5-6 is still tied up. So both players have a bit of an insurance. Whoever gets there still needs to break up that cluster. Anything can happen here.
Now this could be an interesting shot. He's gonna try to make this or hit it pretty full to try and stick the cue ball. He needs to watch out not to open the cluster. Could happen. Could happen. He missed it. But he's got a roll. He's got a good roll. Two-rail kick out of the corner. Maybe bringing the two ball towards the bottom right corner. Trying to leave the cue ball up table. It's a bit tricky from this line though. Not a fan of this shot. A lot of things can go wrong. He could also open the cluster and sell out. So he needs to be careful. I actually prefer the one rail kick here. Reason being is I don't want the two to go anywhere near that cluster. The last thing you want is to make a good hit and open the balls for your opponent. And I think he agrees. He might have an edge here. Thin slice on the two, send the cue ball behind the four. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. And he did exactly what I said he shouldn't have done. He's opened the cluster, left a straight in. Terrible shot. Can Leo bear down and make this two? Yes, he can. Just about. And with the balls are open, all he has to do is land good on the 5, and all his problems would be solved. So if anything, Chen Ting has made quite a blunder here. Nice little check side. Good line. I think he's gonna bump the 7 if he has the angle. It's hard for me to see from here, but I do believe he has a slight angle. Maybe not. He's trying to see whether he can thread the needle and go in between those balls. That might be what he's trying to do here. He might still flick the 7 though. Oh, he's done well. He's gone right through. Very nice shot. Okay. I guess he has two options here. I think he's gonna go up table. He's looking at a possible combo, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, I think he should play a topspin 12 o'clock with a touch of right. Up table. Come back. I think that's the best play he's got.
10秒。
Might even go one rail here. Yeah, one rail. No, he's drawing it. Wait, is he drawing this into the corner? No, surely not. Okay, he's aiming to set himself up for quite a tough shot on the 7. He's taking his medicine, but can the 7 go into the bottom right corner? If it can, then I'm not sure what he's deliberating. Yeah, it was always there. Okay. Maybe he just felt uncomfortable. Whatever it is, he solved that problem real nice. Little bit of housekeeping on the table. by our gorgeous referee, keeping the cue ball clean. And Leo is mopped up
第
this
16
rack
局，叶剑连胜。
with a certain vigor. He's pulling ahead by 18 points. Plenty of time left, slightly shy of the 1 hour mark. So Chen can still make a comeback.
第17局，叶剑林开球。
Ling to break in rack 17 out of a total of 29. That is a very nice hit. Does he have a shot here? He might. I think he does. He's gonna have to move the 2 ball with the cue ball. But if he can gauge this contact and flick it from the bottom rail, he could set up for a nice shot to the top left corner as we look at it. And he's looking at the line now. He needs a nice bump here. He needs a nice bump, and he gets it. A little fortunate the 8 ball helped out, but that's all he needed. And once again, the big gold is right there for the taking. Nice little positional play here. This one is easy. A touch of right hand spin. 1 o'clock cue ball. 1 rail out. He's looking at where he wants to be on the 4. In all fairness, anything is good. Oh, he's drawing it. I guess it's straighter than I thought. Okay, yeah, it is straight. Perfect. He could just take the side pocket. He doesn't have to do much. Drift a little bit, like a foot. He could also maneuver the cue ball for the corner. But I think keeping it simple is what he wants to do. Perfect. Slight negative angle. I think he's gonna go forward with the cue ball. Just shy of the side pocket and bounce out. He's worried about the 8. He needs to be good on the 7 because he wants to get close to the 8. So we might even see a draw shot here just to maintain a good angle on the 7. Yeah. He's decided to play into the 8, which I'm not a fan of. He could have gotten straight and just rolled up for the 8 in the corner. It's not a tough shot. It's sufficiently off the cushion. But as it stands here, he wants to bump it for better position. This could go wrong. Unless he stuns across it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, he's done across. Well, I guess he agreed with me there. Didn't need to pump it. It's a little straight though. This is a beautiful shot. Loading it up with spin. Ooh, well, he didn't get the hit that he was looking for. A little heavy contact there. I think the cue ball hopped a little bit. Lost a lot of momentum. And now, he's left himself a tester. He's been making those all week though, clean. So, can he continue the trend? This is gonna be hit firm. And what a shot that was.
第17局，叶剑麟大接
Ipkin
受。
Ling is feeling it. He knows the momentum is firmly in his corner. He's made some really good runouts. He's got 3 big golds, 2 small golds. And that is what's giving him the lead in this match. His break has been his biggest weapon. And his open play and recovery shots have kept him always with a shout in any rack that he undertakes. This was a nicely controlled ball there. He didn't get perfect on the 7, but he didn't need to.
第18局，叶剑麟开球。
Rack 18. Another solid break, but this time not an easy chance at the 1. He might attempt to make it anyway because he wants those big points. It's cuttable, but it is very risky. I think a safety is much easier. He could try to stick him on the 6, but it is difficult. The double kiss could be in play. He might just be doing a double kiss altogether, sending the cue ball back. Yeah, he's played a thin edge. And he's done very well. I think we're gonna see a delicate kick here. Soft speed, just enough to hit it to the rail and hopefully leave it awkward. Chen Ting is very good at this shot. I've seen him play this shot so many times when he played the Joy Hayball final, where he had to play delicate soft speed. He is a master of that shot. And in this case, he decided to go extra rail. I'm not sure why he did that. I guess he felt that there was more margin for error. It's not too bad though, he hasn't sold out too much. We'll see another safety here. He's got a couple of options. He could bank the 1 towards the side pocket, like a two-way shot. If he misses, he might not sell out. If he makes it, he could have the 2 in the same side. The key here is keep the cue ball right at the top rail. He tried, but once again, the line of the object ball was a bit wide, and he has sold out a potential chance here. Chen needs to take advantage before he falls too far behind in this match. He trails by 28 points. This is a must-win rack for Chen to stay in this match. What a shot that was. Oh, he's so unlucky. He's so unlucky on the leave. It was a really nice strike. The 3 ball hindered the path of the cue ball. And it seems the rolls have abandoned Chen. He has enjoyed a lot of good luck in his initial few racks, but now the roles have reversed. A jump shot. Ooh, that was very close. Has he left it safe? I'm not sure, but I do think Leo is gonna stick the cue ball roughly where the 2 ball is, and bank the 2 up table for an easy safety. Yep. He's got plenty of balls to hide behind. But has he left a gap one more time? I think he has. And this is where his object ball control has been a little bit wild. I feel like Leo is overheating a lot of his safeties there. Each time the object ball travels a little bit too far of the expected mark. Yeah, Chen didn't want to hit the 5 with the 2 ball. Definitely. He might have gotten away with it because the 6 ball is obstructing a direct path to the top left corner. Safety is certainly on offer. Multiple ways to get safe here. If he's feeling very adventurous, he might try the combo. But he's shaking his head. I don't know. I think he's thinking, I wanna play it, but is he really gonna play it? This could be a big sellout or a big gamble. Yeah, he thought better of it. But once again, Leo's poor safety play is allowing Chen with an opportunity to make a comeback. He was better off playing the combination if he didn't feel comfortable on the safety. I'm surprised he chose to play that kind of shot. Very poorly executed. And Chen's gonna say, thank you, sir. I'm gonna try to make my own path from here. The 5 ball is still not ideal. Oh no, that was a terrible miss. He had a straight into the side pocket. But as we have often seen on this table, the side pockets can be very misleading.
Another simple safety from Leo. I'm not sure he's gonna like his next shot. Chen's got an easy counter here. The 5 ball is gonna stop the 3 ball from traveling anywhere. It's probably gonna stay right on that rail. And the cue ball can be placed somewhere near the top right corner. Okay. Yeah, he's done well actually. I figured the 5 is gonna slow the 3 ball a lot more. So he's done good to get the distance that he's gotten, even though he doesn't have a full ball to block the 3. This could be a counter. But Leo is not sure which side he's hitting this 3 ball at. I think a simple safety is the best here. Just roll it. Yeah. Nicely done. That was good. 2 rail kick. Through the gap, leaving the cue ball on the bottom rail. Takes a good precise hit to make this shot. He could sell out if he hits it wrong. Yeah, he's hit it pretty good, even though he's left Leo with a chance. Distance is always better. Curious to see whether he draws this ball or follows it. I think a draw gives you a more guaranteed chance of position, but a follow is a lot easier to pot the ball. So he's gone for the follow shot. Oh, he didn't even try to make that. Interesting. I am surprised he didn't go for it. I really am surprised. I mean, the shot wasn't too tough. I suppose he feels that with the score advantage, he can afford to play on longer in this rack. But this is the kind of mentality that gets you into trouble. Chen can reply here with a good save. I'm not sure if he will. Not good enough. This is pretty elementary, using the 7 and 9 as blockers. If you can get the cue ball somewhere where the chalk is, on the bottom part of our screen, that would be ideal. And that's exactly where he's gonna land. Not bad. I think he might see an edge of this ball. If he does, then we'll see a very containing shot, lagging the cue ball to the top rail, holding the 3 roughly where it's at right now. He will still be able to see it, but the distance is what Chen is looking for. And the 6 ball is his bonus. And he's done very well. Great shot. I sense this is proving to be a very pivotal rack in this match. We've had quite a few break-in runs. We've had some complete runs for small gold. But this rack has been taking quite some time with a safety war.
That was an excellent hit. Good speed. He split the balls, knowing that there's a high chance for the 7 and 9 to come into play. There might be an alley here for Chen to punt his ball. Or at the very least, flick it for a safe. Oh, he's played a one-railer. Yeah, this is not bad. Good result. Very good result. Yeah, I think we're gonna see Leo bank this ball 2 rails maybe towards the 9, killing the cue ball somewhere on the top rail. He could also try to make this shot, considering the 5 is tied up. Yeah, he's chosen the first option. He's not gotten it though. And this could be an opportunity for Chen to try and open something up here. I think he's gonna go for it. What a strike. Well done. Beautiful shot. Under the circumstances, that was a very nice spot. And he's landed perfect on the 4. He could just follow this ball. Or a slight punch. And get nice and close to the 5. Well done. Needs to keep an angle on the 6 because he's gonna be traveling down table for the 7 next. So already, by playing this 5 ball, Chen's thinking about the 7. And unfortunately, he didn't think hard enough because he's left it too straight. We might see a nice stroke here. We might see a very nice draw shot, a with spin. He needs to be careful not to overcook it and scratch. He needs to be careful not to snook himself on the 9. Oh boy. Well, I knew he's gonna have to come up with a shot here, and he's done really well to strike it the way he did. Just a slight miscalculation is what caused him to get into this kind of trouble. At this point now, he needs luck. He needs a lot of luck now, either to pot this ball or somehow end up with a safety. A 1 rail kick coming up.
10秒。5、4、3、2。
And what a lucky shot that was. Beautiful shot. Amazing. He's played it. He definitely played it. Wow. That is just insane. Insane shot.
陈信平胜。
Unbelievable. He's done it. He's done it during the Joy Hable final, I remember, where he was snookered on the 8 ball and he played a 1 rail kick. Nailed it in the corner. He's done it here as well on the 7. And this is a big turning point in this match because Ling was looking like was pulling comfortably ahead. But now, Chen still got a chance. Yeah, that was the kick that opened the door for him. He needed a little bit of luck on that, and he nailed it.
第19局，陈信廷开球。
Let's see if he can follow up with another break and run. He's made a ball. He's got the one. The 3 ball is very tricky. The 2 ball isn't easy either. A lot of work to be done here. The good news is, if he makes the 1, he's gonna have a nice angle from the 2 to drift towards the 3. But it is a tough ask. This is definitely the key shot in this rack. A difficult shot. I don't think the ball is frozen, which makes it even more difficult. He has to play this with a touch of high left, turning the cue ball towards the 3. He's made it. Good result. This is still difficult, but he's still in it. He's got a chance. This is so missable though. He needs a perfect strike here. No room for error on this shot, believe me. This is probably one of the toughest shots to make on the DUYA table. And he doesn't have the 4 ball in the side pocket, so he's gonna have to punch it for the corner. He's overcut it slightly. He's left Leo a jump, which he is going to make, surely. Yeah, for sure. A relatively easy jump. It's the cue ball that's the problem here. He's done pretty well. I think the 4 ball might go into the top left corner. Needs a good hit here. This is missable. He might be just playing safe if he doesn't have the pocket. I think that's what he's doing. A simple safety behind the 7. Yeah, good shot. Chen's been making those one-rail kicks. And when I say making it, not just hitting it, he's making them straight into the pocket. So either he's got something. Let's see how close he gets on this one. If he makes 2 in a row, then it must be destiny. Oh, he's missed it a little bit short. He's caught it on the rebound and he's left it safe. Still a good result. The Yipkin Ling here has a chance for a save. He's trying to get the 4 ball down to the bottom rail as we see it, with the cue ball going to roughly where it's at right now. Using the 7, the 9 and possibly the 6 as blockers. His only danger on this shot though is the 8 could come into play. So he has to be careful with his object ball control. Something he's not been delivering very well on his safety plays so far. Let's see. He's done pretty good this time though. A little shy on pace, but it's a good result. Plenty of options here for Chen. He could thin this ball on the right hand side and use the 9 and 8 as blockers. He could also bank the 4, or a simple safety, split both balls, long rail, use the 6 and 9. And I think that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, not bad. Pretty good result. There is a kick available, 1 rail to stick him. And Leo is gonna check the angle now. I think it's very nice. It's laying really good for that shot. I think he's gonna get it. Ideally, the cue ball should be drifting towards the 6, using the 6-9. Oh, what a shot. That is a very nicely executed shot. Both players have played some very intricate safeties in this particular rack number 19. And whoever blinks first in this rack will certainly be on track to score 4 points, or maybe 5 if we see a ball in hand. Chen Ting is definitely the underdog right now. He's got 2 rails to go towards the 5. What a hit. What a hit. It seems like every time Leo thinks he's got his opponent in jail, he somehow manages to escape and leave it safe again. Splitting the balls again on this safety, I think, using the 8. Oh, he's trying to pot it. I'm not sure why he was trying to pot it. It's a difficult pot, and even if he did, the 6 would have been tough. So a little bit of lapse of judgment there from Leo. He still leads in this match, but he cannot be too complacent. A couple of break and runs would get Chen right back in this game. And to do that, he needs to win this rack. he should be the favorite to do so. Nice little positional play, choosing this side pocket. On the DUYA table, you definitely need to play side pocket position if you can. He's overcooked that ball a little bit. Might have to travel again. It's not too bad though. I think he can manage this. Yeah, nice one rail out from the corner. Nice strike. Leaving himself an elementary 9 ball. Chen closes
第19局，陈信廷胜。
within 20 points. We've got 20 minutes left to play. Plenty of time. I don't believe we'll end up playing the full 29 racks. So the time is going to be a factor here. And Chen needs a couple of break and runs to close the gap.
第20局，陈信廷开球。
Nice break off. Just what the doctor ordered. The 4-ball is still not easy. But he's got a chance. There is a cross-side bank that's available. He's got to get to the 2 though. It's not as simple as it appears to be. The 5-ball is in the way. Can he thread the needle? Yes, he can. Nice shot. He might decide to bump the 4-ball on this shot here. Not sure if that's what he wants, but I think that's what he's trying to do. A very risky, aggressive play. If he cues up topspin, that's what he's going for. If he plays stun, he might be going the other way. He's playing topspin. He's tried it. He's missed the ball. It was close, but not quite. It seems that he's trying to set up for the 4-ball in the corner. He must be feeling confident, because that is one hell of a shot. I'd be more inclined to set up for a cross-side bank, to be honest with you, but let's see what he does. Yeah, cross-side bank it is. But he's gone a bit too far. I don't think he can do it from this angle. Or can he? He might just be able to do it with a lot of left spin. Soft bank. Twisting that ball from the side rail. He could also pot the 7 at the same time. Yeah, this is tricky. This could end in disaster. But he's trying.
10秒，延时。
Yeah, he didn't hit it right. He caught the double kiss. He's missed it terribly. He's lucky not to have sold out an easy pot. It was never an easy bank to execute. I think the double kiss was just too big on that one. Okay, Leo has a chance to counter with a safety. He's more than happy to drag this game on. He knows the time is slowly but surely running out for Chen. So the longer the safety battle goes on, the more it suits Ling.
5、4、3。
He's played a decent effort here. He's left him snookered on the 5. A one-rail escape with a bit of fortune is what Chen requires. I think he's gonna hit this relatively firm, but not too hard. He's almost made it. He's gonna end up pretty good. Another bank, perhaps. He's looking at it. No, he's playing safe all the way. Okay. What a shot that is. And that is the way you lock up your opponent. Put him in jail. Wow. What a sick shot. He's gonna... Ooh, he just about missed it. Wow. Good try. Good effort.
犯规。
He's almost gotten that ball.
自由球。
Leo might decide to play another save here. I think that's what he's thinking. I mean, why not? You're leading on time. You've just got one extra point. Why not stick him on the 9 and open up the cluster? Yeah, he's decided against it. I guess he's thinking, I'm gonna run out. Okay. Yeah, I see what he was trying to do. He wanted a little bit lower angle so he could draw this ball towards the 8 and open the 8 ball. But as it stands now, I think it's dead straight. Yeah, he might be able to do it with a touch of spin. But I just don't see it happening with this sort of angle. It's tricky, but he's queuing up to do so. Yeah, he didn't do it. He didn't get there. And twice, Leo lands the cue ball in that space between the 7 and the pocket, but this time he was not intending to do so. We might see a little safety war here.
Yeah, good strike. Simple safety. What does Chen do here? How does he reply? Cutting the 7, leaving it on the top rail? Or does he bank it? Wow, he tried to bank it. He's running out of time. He's got 10 minutes. He's 21 points behind, rather. If Leo can knock these last 3 balls down, I'm pretty sure there's no coming back in this match. This is a tough hit though, and the 8 is just as difficult. I'm not sure whether it's worth to try, but he can. He's got enough margin to go for it. I think we're gonna see him hit this very firm. Most likely he's going to miss with the 7 rattling around. Let's see. This is one hell of a shot. Yeah, he's missed it. 7 did rattle around. And unfortunately, sold out. Chen's got a lifeline. A well-played positional play. A little draw here should get the job done for the 9. Oh, he's missed it terribly. Oh boy. And that's the kind of shot that is so easy to miss on this table, when it looks like a guaranteed pot right in front of the ball, yet it's still very tough. Maybe a bank here, but I think a safety, a soft safety, yeah. I'm not sure that was the greatest of safes, to be fair, because he's left him a pretty direct bank shot, which I expect him to make. The position, however, is far from easy. Yeah, he tried to. Hold on a second, hold on a second. He's made the 9!
第20局，
Wow.
陈胜，官方暂停5分钟。
And
5分钟未到，看
this
复议
could
局。
be a huge turning point in this match. We're gonna take a short break. We will be back after 5 minutes.
DUYA 老式台球桌终结者。 终结者。
Nice little cross-side bank for Chen. He's still in with a shot here. Needs to make this 8-ball. This is a pressure shot. He's got 5 minutes left. He must make this shot. Ooh, he's missed it. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Ooh. And this, ladies and gentlemen, could have been his last chance, because Ling knows if he can convert these last 2 balls, there is almost zero mathematical chance for Chen Ting to come back. Tough positional play. A 1 rail hit. The cue ball towards the middle of the table. It's all about speed control here. Well done. I think this might have been the last mistake from Chen. It wasn't easy. He had to try. Ling blasts the 9. 3.5 minutes left. I think this match is over. So much hard work done in that rack by Chen. He's opened up multiple clusters. He's played brilliantly. With a 5-6 and a cross-side bank on the 7. Only to falter on a tough 8-ball down the rail, as always on this table. Those are the shots that get you. But he had to go for it. He had to try his best. And honestly, he can look back on this match thinking
第22局，内建
of what could have been. We're set to break off rack number 22. Most likely the final rack of this match. A good hit. The one ball's gonna travel. It's not on. But Ling doesn't need it to be on. All he wants is a little bit of a safety battle, and he's gonna win this match. It's safe to say, I think Chen knows it too. He's looking over his shoulder for the shot clock, and he knows he doesn't have much of a chance now. Especially if this one ball is deposited, or it's a good safety. Well, we might as well see some exhibition shots here, and we'll start with a jump. Here we go. Bam. Oh, he's missed it. It looked like he made it, but once again,
1号球贴后，
this pocket does not accept anything but perfection. Ooh. Hold on a second. Can he play the 9 from here? He's gonna have to try. Nah, he's just going for a... Actually, he's just moving balls around. I think he knows he's lost this match. One minute remaining.
距离本场比赛结束还剩1分钟。
And that's, I guess, what the referee just informed both players. A jump shot in the side pocket. He's probably gonna make it. Oh, he's gone for the corner. Okay. I mean, he's left a chance here for a run out. Speed pool run out. Chen's gonna have to show us some quick, casual run out skills. Even if he does, it's not gonna change anything. But why not? Just have a little bit of fun. Yeah, he's not even getting down on these balls. He's just... Yeah, he knows he's lost this match. We might see a nice shot here. High ball. Ooh, yes.
5、4、3、2、
The cue ball's still spinning, that's a foul. But anyway. Congratulations to Ling of Hong Kong. He is the DUYA Legends International Tour Leg 1 champion in Malaysia. His break was the biggest weapon. And congratulations to Chen for a well put up fight. He's had 2 finals in a row in the last 2 tournaments. Surely he could take a lot of pride in such consistent results. My name is Tim, and this has been a presentation by True Billiards. Thank you very much. We will be back for the next DUYA event. Take care.